Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Athlete Chronicles. I'm your host Giles Addison with
Lucas Quintana.
today we have a special guest. He's my teammate, and what is your name?
Jaydn Tabois.
My teammate Jaydn Tabois. He's a 5-time MAC champion, has 2 MAC records in the 200 indoor and outdoor. He has 5 school records under his belt, which include the 300-meter dash, the DMR, which is a distance medley relay, and the 4x100-meter relay. He is truly a decorated collegiate athlete. Welcome to the show, my boy.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So the first question we should start with is, why have you been so successful throughout your collegiate career?
Honestly, I think it's just about buying in. When I was a freshman, I messed around a lot, and I honestly focused more on social life and getting to know people, and I didn't really focus on track and field too much. But once COVID hit and I really had nothing to do, I kind of just decided that I was going to spend my time becoming the best athlete I possibly could, and it definitely paid off. Once my sophomore year started, I started getting a lot faster. I got a lot more medals. I got to go to a lot of cool places that I've never gotten to travel to. I got to go to the University of California. I got to go to the University of South Carolina. I've gone to NCAAs, and I think it's all just because I bought into what was given to me. I've been given a great supporting staff. I have great coaches, great teammates like you and other people who I can call my friends, my brothers even, and I'm honestly grateful for the whole experience.
That's really great to hear. One thing that one of the main reasons why I came to Iona was because I heard so many great things, the accolades that Iona had to offer. I heard that the sprinting team wasn't the best, but since you came here and I heard about other athletes, that was one of the reasons why I came to join Iona. You've truly been a role model for me and the younger people who have come on the team, and I really appreciate it. So another question that I have is, before you started track, what other sports were you interested in?
Before track, I played a little bit of football, but it was mostly just basketball. I was going to play basketball in college. It would have been either D2 or D3. I wasn't good enough to go D1, but I enjoyed basketball, but I think due to like coaching and just other things, I lost love for it and I picked up track, and probably the best decision I've ever made. But yeah, I used to play basketball, a little bit of football, and then when I was younger, I played soccer because my dad was pretty good at soccer.
So sports are like a part of like pretty much like your whole life.
Whole life.
When
yeah.
you're not like playing a sport, like what do you like to do? Like what do you do on campus or like just anything in general? You know, when you're not running.
Honestly, being a grad student, I have a ton of downtime, like homework and stuff. It doesn't take too long studying, and it's just regular schoolwork. But when I do get all the time I have to just do nothing, honestly, I like to just watch shows. I'll kick it with my friends, you know. I always invite like Giles and like my teammates over and my friends over all the time. We'll just kick it, like we'll watch shows and we'll listen to music. I love music, huge music guy. Obviously tomorrow, big day, you know, Drake's dropping.
Big
so
day.
Definitely gonna be sitting, listening, you know, maybe even have like a listening party since I live in my own house now, so it's nice.
Oh, that's cool. You have a favorite artist or not?
I do. Aubrey Graham, Drake, the Sixth God. That is my guy. I will listen to him before basically every track meet all the time, 24/7, honestly.
Me too. W Glaze, appreciate that.
Thank you.
So what lessons do you think you have learned since running track? Like,
honestly, I've learned to stay patient. I think that's the most important lesson I've learned. Just knowing that things take time and not to rush everything. Obviously, being like Division I athletes, like you want to be the best. You don't want to lose. No one likes losing, but being patient and knowing that everything's going to happen for a reason. And sure, like sometimes you'll get injured or you'll be tired and you won't feel good, but it happens for a reason. You just have to take your time, buy in, and learn every lesson every day. Honestly, you learn something every day, especially at practice. Giles knows very well.
Yeah. Every day is really truly a learning moment. You're going to have your good days, your bad days, and your medium days. So every moment that you have to have a learning moment, you should take full advantage of it because you're only going to get better. So I heard that you mentioned that you were a grad student. What are you in grad school for?
I'm currently getting my MBA in marketing analytics. You know, I have like a big passion in marketing. Obviously, if all goes to plan, I would like to become a professional runner, but I have to be realistic and know that I do need a backup plan just in case I get like a career-ending injury or something like that. Knock on wood, of course. But I love marketing. I love being able to use my voice and talk to people, and hopefully it will take me far.
Okay. What made you choose marketing?
At first, I was business management, and no offense to any business management majors, but it just wasn't for me. I found it a little boring, and I figured out that being in marketing, I was able to talk to more people and be a lot more outgoing because I'm an outgoing person. I like social settings, and being a marketer, you get to be put in situations that honestly make me feel comfortable. So that was my main reason.
When did you start your track career?
I was a late bloomer. I started my junior year of high school as a complete joke. I had a bunch of friends on the team who like basically bullied me into doing it, and I'm forever grateful for them. They're still my friends to this day, and they were like, listen, like, you gotta do it. Like, we know that you'll be decent at it. Like, we have no idea if you'll be good or not, but we're all doing it, so like, you're doing it. And I was like, all right, like, sure, like, whatever, I'll just do it. My junior year, I was like, all right, I was average. But then my senior year, I was like, oh, like, I'm not bad at this, you know? Like, I stopped playing basketball. I didn't have to worry about basketball anymore. I didn't play AAU anymore, and I just had way more time to focus on running. And I got like decent in high school, and ever since then, it just kind of took off. But yeah, junior year of high school.
When you get into times where it's like, dang, like I can't do it, like what is something that, like, what's your mentality, like, bring you back up?
Honestly, when I'm having a bad day, I just have to remember that it's not permanent. It's just I'm in the moment. Got to focus on like being in the moment and knowing that I can get better like the next day and the next day, and just not being too down on myself. You know, obviously being an athlete, you will be hard on yourself. You expect greatness from yourself, but you can't be perfect. No one's perfect, and just take it one day at a time, honestly.
All right. Unfortunately, we have ran out of time. Thank you, Jaydn, for joining us. This is the wrap up for Athlete Chronicles. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.